Welcome back to the LEC. Today is the final day of best of threes and the group stage, and we got two amazing matches being played today. So I want to give you a quick primer on them before we kick off the show. First up, Vitality versus SK Gaming. SK pulled off two incredible comebacks wins yesterday.
Whoa, she's just being nice. Heretics gift wrapped them 2 wins yesterday.
Vitality are coming as the favorites.
Oh, Vitality, you're going to smash!
Okay, Andrew, do you want to do this?
Oh, no, sorry. It's your thing. No,
Okay, thank you.
My bad.
Anyway, top lane is the matchup that I have my eyes on. Photon had looked incredible since joining the league this year, but Irrelevant led the league in solo kills for top laners during the best of one.
Top lane is a matchup restricted viewing for people under the age of 18. Photon's up there doing advanced particle physics, while Irrelevant is struggling to put 2 and 2 together. Surprise, it's the 4 other players in SK that won't come to save him. Photon's gonna kill him.
In-game.
In-game.
Well, the jungle matchup could also be interesting.
Oh, yeah, really? Well, you can't get away with anything versus Bo. Try to invade, Bo knows. Gonna get you. Gonna greed for a wave, Bo knows. Gonna stop you.
Whatever, Exakik and Dust have been dominating the competition.
Right, sure, yeah, sure. They want to hit level 2, Bo knows. It's not gonna happen. Bo's gonna kill him!
In-game. Anyway, in our second series today, Mad Lions and the Miracle Astralis, who were victorious yesterday over VDS. 1-1-3 looked fantastic during the first game yesterday.
1-1-3, gonna keep that up. EU's winning worlds, baby. Canyon who? Look at this man. He's gonna get everywhere.
Calm down, please. Calm down. Anyway, the Mad Lions you can't get through the Mad Lions mid lane, especially Nisqy, who's looking like the perfect candidate for MVP. Mid lane will be an issue. And Astralis has been having the difficulties fighting against this, but I think Nisqy has been phenomenal laner, and Elioya likes to play around his lane, which is not the case for Dajon and 1-1-3.
I agree.
All right, then bot lane, Hilisan continues to look fantastic with his new AD carry, a terrifying 2v2.
Yeah. You know why they call Hylissang the professor?
No.
Because he schools ya in lane. You want to know why they call Carzzy crazy?
Because he's crazy?
Well, yeah, but he's also really good. And you know what they call Astralis' bot lane? Worse.
Oh, okay, wow. But Astralis always had the power of the miracles, the chance for upset, and this has been a breakout split for Finn especially.
Oh yeah, Finn's gonna style on the Mad Lions. You better fear the Gangplank pentagrams. Look at it, the magic, it's all over the place. His Gnar in team fight, boom, slams you against wall. His pocket pick Kled. Oh, the Atom Trap on a rope.
SK Gaming versus Vitality.
A slaughter on the rim.
In-game. Thank you. Mad Lions versus Astralis.
The angry, unhappy, Urtraffle displeased, frothing at the mouth, fuming, frenzied Lions versus Ass.
The LEC stop right now. You don't want to miss it. I'm out.
You better not stop watching. Don't you dare move. If you so much as squirming, you see, I'm watching you. I am watching you. Don't you even think about switching channels. But you're out. I don't want to hear Pokemon.
Welcome back to the LEC for our final day of group stage. This is the final chance for Vitality, SK, Mad and Astralis, as only 2 teams today will advance to the lower bracket in the Winter Split playoffs. And it's my honor to host today with Jamada and Goldberg, and to be finally get rid of this guy who was ruining the whole thing. How are you doing, boys?
I don't think he was doing that bad. He was right. Yeah, he was kind of ruining his
energy.
And I feel better as well coming into the day. Had a couple of mouthwash, brushed my teeth a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I feel better, especially to after yesterday.
But amazing day yesterday, but now in
Yeah,
the
for you,
LEC we're
maybe.
trying to stay on the forefront of technical innovations. As we know, for the past few weeks, behind the scenes, we've been training Chat LEC to bring the power of AI to our analysis. Garberg, I think you wanted to go through 113's jungle pathing, and I think now is as good of a time as ever to introduce Chat LEC to the public as it works with you to break down the play on the Telestrator. Okay, are we ready? Chat LEC.
Yes.
Start analysis.
Esports.
And let's get right into the game with that as well. So yeah, let's see if I don't have to press any buttons.
I am
I'm
alive.
Right. Anyways, so I really wanted to touch on the pathing yesterday from 113 because it was almost a cosplay of Malrang as well. You can see how he in the beginning is actually gonna clear his top side and move straight into top side right now. Yes, Chat LEC, if you can highlight the ward as well right now, that would be great because he is spotted on vision.
Wow.
Thank you, thank you. This is where he get really creative. So as we forward the clip here as well, yes, there's an emote. There's an emote, but as we forward the clip, he's gonna clear the ward and he's actually gonna fake it a little bit now.
Yeah, now. And he wants to just go and get a little bit of information. Not entirely sure for now where Shio is. There is the ward on the Raptors, so just goes to go and see that the blue buff is there. And if we take a pause, he walks over the ward on the bottom side, Shio. And no, that's an emote. On the bottom side, Shio walks over the ward. So yeah, he's gonna go back towards the top side and threaten this for the top side now.
If we pause it here, chat, if you can chat.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can see the wave state here is still very much favoring Finn in terms of the fact that Adam is pushing into him. So he needs Shio to bail him out, but Shio's nowhere around. So as we forward the clip now, if you could forward the clip. Yes, Shio's in bot. Yes. But if we forward the clip.
Oh no.
Oh.
Forward the clip.
Yes.
Why did it smile at us?
This is why we need humans.
And it's really good synergy setting up here between it. You can see that they actually acknowledge how the Kled works as well. They stack up the passive with the W from the Kled, and he dismounts as well. Yes, there's emotes. We don't care, okay? You're tricking all of Reddit right now. Move clip forward here, if we can just fast forward it.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Good
because
bot, good.
Shio comes in, he's going to trade 1-for-1, whatever. What's really curious and what's really impressive now from 1-3 is that when he resets, he's not going to go straight to bot side. If you can hover the camps on the blue side right now, you can see his blue side. If you pause it, chat.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank you.
You can see the blue side camps are currently, I mean, yes, the opposite is also well, but that's not important. What's important is that he's going to move forward to the gank.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't really care about his camps right now because you can see if you take a pause on the clip right here, just very briefly,
Yes.
the lane state is terrible for Adam.
Yes.
No, that's the emote. Highlight the wave. No,
Oh my
that's
God.
Error.
God's sake.
All right, just let it play out.
Yeah,
You can-
so the minion is still, what he's trying to say is that the minion is still in a great position here, and then because of the position and Shio not being able to bail him out, you can see it, he's actually on the way on the minimap right now. No, not the emote. Now, highlight the minimap. Highlight the minimap, I beg of you.
Error.
Oh my god.
Error.
Whatever.
Okay,
is-
man.
Now you'll
Yeah.
see what happens when you listen to my superior plans.
This is what we have become.
Okay. I don't think Chat LEC is quite ready
No.
I think
yet.
we're ready to retire it.
Yeah, we'll get through this a bit later. We have a first series on our hands. First series of the day is going to be Vitality versus SK Gaming. And when you think about SK Gaming yesterday, I think they didn't have quite the series we expected. A bit shaky against Team Heretics, especially.
It really felt like that from the early game, it was Heretics that was going to take the game. SK pretty much never had an early game where they were ahead in the 2-game series yesterday, and where they really came back was in the mid to late game.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like fundamentally Heretics played more of this series better than SK did. I felt like this was a series where it felt like Team Heretics were a little bit too lost on the map and they
Right.
overstepped one or too many times, and I think it's just the big important decisions Team Heretics got wrong, and SK, you can't not capitalize on those things.
Yeah, and I really agree, because I feel like with the matchup that, you know, they had yesterday, we were expecting the bot lane to really just get ahead and blow it apart from there. That's not what happened. Like,
Wow.
look at this. gold difference, keep in mind that this was a 2-0 series, okay? It was a 2-0 series that SK won, but the gold difference at 14 is at a minus 1.3k deficit. That is usually the losing team.
And that's what I'm worried about coming into today, especially because when you have early games going like this, you can't afford any mistakes, especially against a team like Vitality.
No, 100%. I think like if you let a team like Vitality drive it away, they're the kind of team who's not going to slow the pace like Team Heretics did, but they want to play aggressive and they want to keep the ball moving.
Yeah, they absolutely will. We've heard it so many times, like from interviews from different players, where people will just say, you know, Bo will be the driving factor, and he'll just say, go, 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 we want to take this fight.
Yeah.
And Vitality are the kind of players as well, they have that sort of like bite and venom in their play, where they'll want to move forward with him too.
Totally. But before focusing on Vitality, let's hear from SK's mid laner, Certus, who's standing by Trouble. Take it away.
Thank you very much, Lore and Certus. Thank you so much for joining me. How are you feeling after that 2-0 yesterday?
Feeling pretty confident, I would say. I mean, yesterday, the 2 games, in the early game, it was a bit shaky, but I think in our mid game to late game, we played really well. And yeah, really looking forward to today against Vitality. And yeah, we are confident.
So your groups have looked a little bit similar like a regular season. First week, not very good in regular season. Second one, you stomped it. Same with the groups. What have you guys learned from your first week into groups going into the second one and you look that good?
I mean, the games against Koi, they were like really stomping us, I would say. And we had 1 week to fix our problems and look like what kind of mistakes we did. And yeah, going into the game yesterday, we felt like we fixed our problems, like in terms of scrims, and solved them. And yeah, also had good drafts. And yeah, we won in the end.
Okay, Swiffer. All right, talking of course about drafts and leadership and whatever goes on inside the game, there was a video that just aired about Markoon, and he was talking, Swiffer was talking about how you and him share the shot calling. You technically set up the mood and he makes the moves. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
Yeah, I mean, me and Markoon, we are kind of the leaders in the team, I would say. I'm trying more like to be the emotional leader, bring good vibes, and make everyone feel confident. And yeah, he's like trying to lead like the game. Obviously, he's a jungle main, so it's pretty good what he does so far, I would say. And yeah, we are like supporting each other and then also together the team.
Right, and when it comes to the matchup that you guys have to play today, last time you met Vitality was over on the first 3 weeks that you played. You beat them, and that's the only sort of back and forth that you've had with the team. How do you see them now in this best of 3 coming up?
I mean, we both bet Heretics in the group stage, and we both lost to Koi, and also did like 1 week practice and watched our games yesterday. So I think they had a long time to practice after they lost. And yeah, so maybe they have some strategies, but I'm really confident in us. We had a warm-up game yesterday, best of 3 series, and yeah, hope we take them down today.
Okay, so since you had a warm-up official, as you said yesterday, how do you see your matchup into Perkz?
I mean, Perkz is a really good mid laner, especially like we have to be careful of their mid jungle. It's mostly mid jungle of them into like side lane. But we bet them once in regular season, and I think I can beat them.
Thank you very much, Certus, and good luck on your series. Well, the sentiment is they beat once, they can do it twice. Lore, back to you. Do you guys agree?
I think having a good warm-up is going to put you in the best circumstances and give you the confidence boost you need. But when it comes to facing off against Vitality today, which is a team that played completely different compared to the other teams, focusing on solo lanes and top lane especially, I don't know how this one's going to come.
Yeah, I mean, Photon's been the best top laner in the league so far. Perkz has also proven that he's in the running for best mid laner. And Bo, of course, has had shaky game when he's been playing the Vi, but when he's more on the aggressive jungle champion as well, that's where they're super scary. Vitality, very topside focused here.
Yeah, very topside focused. And it's not even isn't as if they like leave Neon and Kaiser on Island 24/7 either. They will go and cover the bottom side plays, but it is all about these solo lanes. And I feel like for a side like SK, who have been so bottom side focused around Markoon, kind of just playing off what is usually positive lane states down there, it could get a little bit tricky to maneuver for SK.
Exactly, so cross map expected here, especially when you know that SK's bot lane is the strong point of the team, GB, as the bot lane expert you would know.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like SK's bot lane with Exokick and Dust so far has been absolutely phenomenal in the regular season, but we've seen them struggle a bit. We saw it in the game against Team Heretics, but we've also seen it in terms of playing against the Kindred. And I think this was a good little warm-up game from them, rehearsal leading into Vitality, because Jankos was pretty much playing as Bo yesterday. He played the Kindred, went bot the entire time, and just won the bot lane solo for his team as well. I think it was a really good rehearsal.
Yeah, honestly, I think that Jankos, despite the series direction and how it went, had a really, really solid one. So for SK now, they've experienced that for the first day yesterday. They should have already done their prep for Vitality anyway, but they should now also be ready to take on a Vitality that are going to look to find these early plays on occasion.
So the stylistic is just very different from these two teams.
Yeah.
Vitality look the strongest on the top side of the map,
Yeah.
and from the SK side, we can expect them to play through the bottom side because they should have the better bot lane from what we've seen so far.
And when we look at the bracket here, it's going to be really important because SK was playing an elimination game yesterday. They have a second elimination match today. If they lose, they're out. Today, there are no second chances, no mercy. Just only painful defeat or euphoric victory. And today is everything on the line as these teams battle to stay alive and remain in the fight for the Winter Split title. Let's find out who makes it to playoff.